Applications of forces, statics and particles. Imagine this is the ceiling of a room, and at points A and B we attach a string, and at the moment there's nothing attached to the string, so the string is just loose, it's slack. And then we take a bead and we attach it to the string, and the bead is free to move along the string, so it's not attached at any particular point. We've threaded the string through this bead. When we let go of the bead, the weight of the bead will make the string tight, so there's a tension force throughout the string. And remember, the bead is free to move around, it's not attached to the string at any particular point. The string is threaded through the bead, and we can say that the bead is on a smooth string, so we're not looking at any frictional forces between the bead and the string either. So we apply an 8 Newton force in this direction, and it pulls the bead to the left until we get to this position. And if we look at the forces acting on the bead, we've got the 8 Newton force, we've got the weight of the bead, the tension in the string is the same throughout. Now we're looking at a situation where the bead is tied to the string at this particular point, so it's no longer free to move around on the string. So now the tension in this string and the tension in this string will be different. So the tension in the string here and here now differs. Example 3. So we have this bead here which is threaded through a string represented in yellow here, and it's free to move, so the tension in the string here and here is exactly the same. The string and the bead are smooth, so there are no frictional forces. We can see the weight force of the bead here vertically straight down, and an 8 Newton force is applied in this direction to the bead. The whole system is static, so resultant forces in any direction will be 0. Now we need to resolve forces in the horizontal direction and in the vertical direction, which means this force here needs to be resolved. So this force here will be t cos 30, and this one here t sin 30. Check the direction of the arrows. The tension force here starts here and ends there according to this arrow. So the blue arrow, if we follow that and follow the red arrow, we get the same. We start here and we end here. So the directions of the arrows are correct. So resolving forces horizontally and taking this as the positive direction, we have t cos 30 minus 8 equals 0. The resultant force in any direction is 0 because the bead is static, it's not moving. And then we solve this equation to work out t, the exact value of t and a rounded value. Now resolving forces vertically, taking this as the positive direction, we have t sin 30 plus t minus w equals 0. Resultant force 0. Again, solve to work out w, the exact value, the rounded value.